Most of you guys are all over the place when it comes to sourcing and buying your leads. And on the live call that we had 2 days ago on the Discord server, because yes, we have a Discord server, we have live calls from time to time. So if you have any questions to ask regarding selling on Amazon, join the Discord server. Best place to ask any questions, best place to meet other sellers, and best place to have help directly from me, right? But I had a question on the live call, and I was asked if when I find a lead, I usually buy it directly or not. And my answer was no. And I think that you should do the same. You should not buy a lead directly whenever you when you find the lead, because if you do this, not only you are going to make a lot of mistakes, but you are in a starvation mindset, right? You need to separate those two processes. So the process of finding leads and looking for leads, and the process of buying your leads, making your purchase decision and buying your leads for the day, right? Because as I said, if not, you are going to make a lot of decisions, and a lot of you guys are all around the place. And this is, of course, there's some exceptions. If it's a lead that do not have a lot of stock left, yes, of course, buy it directly. But most of the time, 95% of the time, you should take, you should really separate those two processes. Because I've noticed that, a lot of you guys, I talk to a lot of beginners with the Discord and stuff, and a lot of you guys are all over the place. So you start sourcing a little bit there, you do a little bit of this, you do a little bit of that, you do a little bit of this, and then you lose yourself. You do not know what you were doing at first, and you just waste time, right? So for that reason, and this is what I've been doing for a little while, you need to separate those two processes. You should not do them at the same time. You should, and if you are just starting, you should do what I did at one point when I was doing online arbitrage. And you guys know, if you're on the server, if you've been watching the videos for a little while, you know that I was doing reverse sourcing to find 5 leads a day. All right, and that was not everything that I was doing, because I was still looking at my search and stuff. But it does not matter if I had leads or not with my tactical arbitrage. So because you need to understand this. The search you're going to launch with tactical arbitrage, tactical expander and stuff, it's not going to be as constant as reverse sourcing, all right? With reverse sourcing, you are going to be able to find leads every single day. With manual sourcing, with tactical arbitrage sourcing, with tactical expander sourcing, you are always going to look at the same websites most of the time, so you are not going to find deals every day. There are some days where the website that you scan, the website that you look at manually, are not gonna have any sales, right? So get into the habits. I did it for 2-3 months. For 2-3 months, like, it's gonna be the summer. It's gonna be summertime, right? So for the whole summer, lock yourself in a room and find 5 leads a day, every single day. If you do it for 2 months, you're gonna have 100 leads at the end of the day, or at the end of the summer, right? If your summer is only 2 months, depending on where you are in the world, right? Do this, find 5 leads a day. You are gonna have, because to be honest, and I told that in the group chat, not in the group chat, but in the group call, in the call that we had on the server. In the last few weeks and stuff, to be honest, I've been chilling. I haven't been sourcing as much as I used to, because I just have so many leads. I did this for, I did reverse sourcing 5 leads a day for 2 months, 3 months maybe, and I don't really need to source that much anymore, because I have a lot of leads that I can just replan, a lot of leads that I can look back in my lead banks, and I'm still reverse sourcing from time to time, not every day anymore, right? But I'm still launching search every day, I'm still looking at manual website, I'm still manually to website, but not necessarily every day. And to be honest, I've really been chilling lately, because I just have a lot of leads to look at, and if I want to find new leads, it's pretty fast, because I'm not in that starvation mindset anymore, I do not have to find leads today to be able to place a purchase, so everything that I find is bonus. And when you reach that point, it starts to get really easy to source, because you do not have that pressure of having to find leads, having to find leads today. You do not have that pressure anymore, and so it really gets easy to source. And this is why you need to separate those two processes, because, these days, I can just, I don't even have to do the sourcing part. I can just go straight to the buying part, just look at the leads that I have in my lead banks, and find something that I can buy. Pretty easy, right? And once you can dissociate those two processes, sourcing is going to be so much easier. Just think about it this way. If you had to work every single day to put some food in your fridge, right? If you had to work today to be able to buy food tonight to eat, wouldn't it be stressful if you had to find work every single day? Let's put it this way, because if you have a consistent income, like you're working every day, but you know the money is going to come, so it's not that stressful. But like, let's say you had to find work every single day in the morning to be able to eat tonight. It would be super stressful. So start to separate those two processes. It's going to make your life so much easier, and it's going to make your business, like you are going to be in a better place in your business. All right. Of course, as I said in the beginning, except if there's a lead that you just found and that is about to go out of stock. Except if like it, or it's like a promotion that is going to end and like you know that it could potentially go out of stock. If not, like do this, because you're going to make better purchase decision as well. You can look at your leads and decide what leads are the best lead that you can buy, because you are going to just not buy some leads. It happened to me all the time. Like when I source, let's say I find 10 leads today, it happens 15 leads, 20 leads. It depends on the day, right? You can really look at your leads and decide which one are the best lead to put your money into, right? And same thing when you have a lot of replan stuff that you can replan, same thing, you can either look at, okay, am I going to buy those replans that I know are going to sell, or am I going to test my money on those new leads and it's less certain and stuff. And this is where you are actually going to be able to, you know, make more money, be more confident in your purchase decision, buy better quantity, bigger quantity, because you have great leads. You do not have to find a new lead every day, and the leads that you're going to find like today are going to be subpar. You understand what I mean? So separate those two processes. It's going to help you in your business. This was today's video. I hope it was helpful. We are on TikTok now, by the way, so follow me on TikTok. I'll leave the link in the description or whatever. It's at GunzaJMG, just as on YouTube. I'll see you tomorrow, new video every single day on selling on Amazon. Thank you for watching.